Hey guys, Park 6. I Frank. But let's talk about house damage and he'll explain to you why Mr. Gibbs, I can't not say a first name.
Evans.
Ben.
Evans!
It's like a nickname. E.B. Ben.
Sounds like Ben from Ted Tennyson.
What's name spelled E-B-E-N? Ben. But Ben Evan.
It's Evan.
Ben and Evan. But I'm like, forget it.
Okay, whatever. Okay, about the house. About the house.
Yeah,
In the
we'll start. I guess we can start in our room. There's a crack by our
closet door.
closet door. But the thing is, it's not on one side, it's on both sides, and it looks like it's going to go boing. And we know it's going to happen sooner or later, and we're just
Because
waiting
it's on this side and on this side. That also means like one day that whole wall might collapse on this way or to the bathroom.
Yeah, but the problem is it can't go that way because there's a pillar there, so it has to fall this way.
And that's gonna hit our TV sis. We didn't notice.
Oh yeah, we did not notice it until now. Good thing we're talking about this. But also we have a giant hole that leads to the pipe of the bathroom. It's in our hallway. It's in our closet.
It's like right here, right here when you kind of walk in. The only way we can take it, our dad made it so he can take it off and try to fix the pipe. The pipes are so old.
It snapped. It literally snapped, and we managed to pop it back on, but it still fucking doesn't work. I mean, it doesn't work.
That said, every thing in this house is over 20 years old.
That even said maybe from the 80s, and I'm like, well, this house was built.
The only insulation we do have in this house is in the basement. We don't use it. Wait, is it called a basement?
Or is it basement? It's downwards. Attic that way.
I never been to an attic or anything.
I have, and I liked it. But the thing is, okay, Evan managed to help our Cuckoo most of the time, but he doesn't actually fully help.
We call him Cuckoo because he is, I believe they call it crazy.
Yes.
We don't want
to go there.
We don't see him anymore. He
moved out.
He moved out, touched us to the wrong place. We don't
want to talk about it.
We don't want to go near him.
But like we said, there's a giant hole. And guess what? We can also crawl in there too. Under the bathtub. It's literally connected to the bathtub and shower. But the problem is, the reason why we can fit, well, let's say someone managed to take off the latch one time, got in. I was the only one in the house at the time, and Dad literally only holds the flashlight, but he can't fit in. Managed to move the pipe. Me, got in, got this out.
We were so upset when I found out when I got home. We were so upset that she went under that we had no choice to screw it in completely. So no longer fix the pipes. They might be 20 years old. We can't even replace them because he won't allow it.
He won't allow us to do any work, even though we do most of the work.
Yeah, he refixed the floor in the bathroom, but it's still like it still feels like we're gonna fall in on it in time.
Yeah,
all the floors feel like we're gonna fall in, and all the floors are not level; they're like this. So anytime we try to walk straight,
I'm just gonna show you guys. This is exactly what I mean when she's doing it on her own. We're not doing a thing. Here we're all just talking. This is what I mean. Come to a lost twin to see funny jokes like that.
Kitty, give me your ear. Come here. You need to stop that right now. You understand?
This is the only way she can learn. We're gently pulling. We're not fully pulling.
Look, I can slip my finger out. I'm not hurting her.
Yeah, she's not whining.
She's not. If I am hurting her, she'll go.
There was a whine.
But she'll go, yeah. Like, let me see if I can give you guys an example. I'm not gonna pinch too hard, but like that. Try not to do it, but
wait, look. Even if I put it in front of her, she won't do it. But if I just let it sit there, let her do its thing, she'll do it.
She'll do it.
Anyways, I gotta get you guys closer to us. so you can see us better. Move the light.
Like this.
Maybe right here. Ah, better.
Move your arm.
Yeah, it's my arm's the one. So yeah, like I said. But speaking of floors, okay, if we drop a marble, that happens so many times, even with our cat toys. Boom, it just moves around in the circle. Sometimes somewhere else, somewhere. You know it's not meant to move if it's straight or perfect, unless you roll it.
It just moves around on its own. Sometimes goes that way, sometimes goes this way, sometimes that way, this way, on its own, even diagonals.
But all we do is just put it like gently down, boom, move.
It just moves on its own. Nothing in this house is like straight. Anytime we try to walk straight, we're just gonna trip.
Literally, I've been trying to avoid things that feel like it's unstable, but the thing is, all the floors it now feel like I'm gonna fall through.
Yeah, the whole floor. Under my bed, anytime I feel like I'm sleeping, I feel like there's something poking in my spine.
But that's the thing. Even on my bed, even though it's high off the ground, we can still feel the atmosphere move. And every time the house moves, my bed moves. It makes the sound of like someone's creaking on my bed when I'm not even moving an inch. Yeah, how creepy that is.
Yeah, we are so upset. Miguel said his chair, thanks to the house moved at one point, the chair moved on its own.
It literally moved on its own. He was so how it does it. He was so not mad about it.
He was so upset that he was so had enough. He really wanted to talk to Mr. Gibbs himself, and Mr. Gibbs didn't want to listen to. I believe he said a kid.
He didn't want to listen to him because he's not the house owner. That's the problem.
Mr. Gibbs didn't want to listen to us three at all.
Yeah, one time he came to the house. There's no one here except for me and Mom. Literally asked where his dad is, and I said he'll be back in a minute. He had a piece of paper in his hand. I didn't know what it was, and left. And I did ask, do you need anything? He just left.
He didn't answer. He wouldn't answer to us three at all. We told him he'll be back in a minute with a piece of paper in his hand, or he's at a doctor appointment, he will be back in what time. He wouldn't talk to us three. He just said, call him, tell him to be back really fast. He wouldn't listen, he wouldn't talk to us.
Yeah. But like we said, we don't know what's going on with him and Dad, but we're just going to keep playing about the house and see if you guys can help us see that. Because we are going to post this all over in the media.
I just realized, Selena, there's one part of the house that we haven't mentioned. The windows. He has not switched the windows out. The windows are so old and cracked.
All the windows in the house are cracked except for the living room. Actually, one window
is broken because the two sucks banged her head on it because she got so pissed at Mr. Gibbs. I believe that's why she got upset, right?
No. She's still a squirrel, but also watch her mouth.
So let her calm down.
Stop.
But
Tua actually... Okay, speaking of Tua, you guys know that she's a mixed dog, half corgi, half chow?
Yes.
I literally don't know how to say some... Well, sadly, she passed away in 2000... Sorry. Let me show you. There's a cat on my leg. And there's Miss Julie. Don't move your food. Trying to attack my leg. Don't make her attack my leg. What did I do? Don't move your food. Drop it. Off camera. So yeah. Like I said, Tua passed away in 2020 or 2019.
She passed away in 2004, before graduation.
No, because we got these two. Remember?
I don't remember, sis.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Anyway, we'll explain more about the house, but we might need to explain that by ourselves. So we're gonna make this clear. If you guys can help us, that will be nice. Anyways, we'll see you when we can. I say we'll call it a day. Goodbye.